When destiny tests familial bonds, a passionate nutritionist and her stubborn father find themselves facing an unexpected challenge. Among flavors and traditions, secrets from the past emerge, promising to transform lives and rekindle a lost love. An exciting journey that goes beyond food. Laura had always been a curious child with a passion for healthy foods. From a young age, she spent hours in her home kitchen experimenting with recipes and combinations of natural ingredients. Her green eyes sparkled with enthusiasm as she mixed colorful fruits into nutritious smoothies or prepared salads brimming with fresh vegetables. With her brown hair always tied back in a relaxed ponytail, Laura exuded a contagious energy that reflected her dedication to a healthy lifestyle. At 35, Laura became a renowned nutritionist, recognized for her holistic approach to eating. Her welcoming office, decorated with plants and vibrant food-themed prints, was a reflection of her warm and caring personality. Patients of all ages sought her advice, drawn by her genuine empathy and deep knowledge of nutrition. Richard, Laura's father, was practically the opposite of his daughter in terms of eating habits and lifestyle. At 62, he was the proud owner of a fast food chain spread across the region. Tall and robust, Richard had always been a determined businessman with an undeniable passion for juicy burgers and crispy fries. The contrast between father and daughter was evident not only in their food choices, but also in their physical appearance. While Laura maintained an athletic figure thanks to her balanced diet and regular exercise routine, Richard carried the extra weight of years of indulging in processed foods and a mostly sedentary life. The relationship between Laura and Richard had always been marked by a deep love, but also by an underlying tension due to their differences. Richard, though proud of his daughter's professional success, never fully understood her obsession with natural foods and exercise. He often joked about the rabbit food Laura prepared, arguing that his greasy burgers brought more happiness to people. Laura, on the other hand, constantly worried about her father's health. She gently tried to introduce healthier options into his diet, but Richard always resisted, dismissing her suggestions as nutritionist exaggerations. The family dynamic reached a critical point when Richard was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and heart problems. The doctor was emphatic. Richard needed to make drastic changes in his lifestyle if he wanted to avoid serious complications. Laura saw this moment as an opportunity to help her father, but Richard, stubborn as ever, downplayed the severity of the situation. "Oh, Laura, it's nothing serious. Everyone my age has some health problem. No need to make such a fuss," he said, while biting into a greasy slice of pizza. Laura's frustration grew every day. She saw her father deteriorating his health before her eyes and felt powerless. The discussions about food and exercise became more frequent and heated, creating palpable tension at family gatherings. The situation reached its peak when Richard had a health scare that led to a brief hospitalization. Laura received the call in the middle of the night and rushed to the hospital, her heart racing with worry. Seeing her father lying in the hospital bed, connected to monitors and with an expression of vulnerability she had never seen before, Laura felt a mix of fear and determination. At that moment, she decided she needed to act more assertively. After Richard's discharge, Laura proposed a bold challenge: 30 days following a meal and exercise plan specially developed by her for her father. "Dad, I know you think I'm exaggerating, but please give me a chance. It's only 30 days. If you don't feel better afterward, I promise I won't bring it up again," Laura argued, her eyes pleading for an opportunity. Richard, still shaken by the recent scare and pressured by the family, reluctantly agreed. "All right, Laura, but don't expect miracles. And don't even think I'm going to eat just lettuce for a month," he joked, trying to ease the tension. The challenge began, and with it, a new routine was established in Richard's life. Laura prepared nutritious and flavorful meals, demonstrating that healthy food could be delicious. She accompanied him on daily walks, starting with short routes and gradually increasing the distance. Initially, Richard complained constantly. He missed his favorite snacks and found the exercises tiring. But gradually, he began to notice subtle changes. His breathing became less labored during the walks. and he was surprised to find he was developing a taste for some of the dishes Laura prepared. The transformation was not limited to physical health. Father and daughter spent more time together than they had in years. During the walks and meal preparation sessions, they talked about their lives, shared memories, and slowly began to understand each other better. On the 15th day of the challenge, however, an unexpected event shook the family. Richard suffered a mild heart attack while at work. Although it was not severe, the incident was a serious warning. Laura, determined to help her father in every way possible, decided to temporarily take over the management of the family business so that Richard could focus on his recovery. This decision brought Laura into a completely new world. Accustomed to her quiet practice and her lectures on nutrition, she now found herself navigating the bustling universe of fast food restaurants. Initially, she felt completely out of her comfort zone, but her determination and intelligence soon proved valuable. While organizing documents in Richard's office, Laura made a discovery. Hidden in an old file box, she found old photos and documents belonging to her paternal grandmother, Maria, who had passed away when Richard was still very young. To her astonishment, Laura discovered that her grandmother had been a pioneering nutritionist in her time. This revelation created an unexpected connection between 3 generations of the family. Laura felt a wave of emotion as she realized that her passion for nutrition was not something isolated, but part of a family legacy that had been forgotten over time. Eager to share her discovery, Laura brought the documents to Richard, who was recovering at home. Upon seeing the photos of his mother, Richard was visibly moved. He began to share memories of Maria that he had suppressed for years after her untimely death. "Your grandmother was a woman ahead of her time," said Richard with tears in his eyes. "She always talked about the importance of a balanced diet, but I was too young to understand. After she was gone, I think I buried those memories along with the pain of the loss." This revelation brought a new dimension to the 30-day challenge. Richard, inspired by the memory of his mother and impressed by Laura's dedication, began to engage more actively in the program. He started asking questions about nutrition, showing a genuine interest that surprised and delighted Laura. As the days passed, the changes in Richard became more evident. He lost weight, his skin gained a healthier glow, and his energy visibly increased. More importantly, his attitude towards healthy eating was changing. "You know, Laura," he said one day, as they savoured a colourful salad they had prepared together, "I think I finally understand why you're so passionate about this. It's not just about food, it's about how we feel, how we live." Laura smiled, feeling a mix of pride and gratitude. "That's exactly it, Dad, and look how Grandma was right all along." The 30-day challenge naturally extended, transforming into a permanent lifestyle change for Richard. The experience not only improved Richard's health but also rebuilt the relationship between father and daughter. They discovered a new mutual respect and a deeper understanding of each other. Laura admired her father's adaptability and willingness to change, while Richard finally understood the value of his daughter's work and the importance of their family roots. One day, while they were walking together in the park, an activity that had become a cherished habit for both, Richard suddenly stopped and looked at Laura with eyes full of emotion. "You know, daughter, there's a phrase from the Bible that your grandmother used to always repeat, 'For I am the Lord who heals you.' At the time, I didn't really understand what she meant. But now, thanks to you, I get it. It's not just about physical healing, but healing in every sense. You haven't just been a tool used to improve my health, but also our relationship and helped me rediscover precious memories." Laura, moved, hugged her father tightly. "Thank you for giving me this chance, Dad. And thank you for helping me discover this side of our family history. Grandma would be proud of us both." As the years passed, Richard and Laura became a source of inspiration for many. They were living proof that health can be a powerful catalyst for personal change, family reconciliation, and the rediscovery of forgotten legacies. On a sunny afternoon, as Richard played with his grandchildren in the backyard, he paused for a moment to watch his family. Laura was in the kitchen, her face lit with the same enthusiasm she had as a child. Richard smiled, feeling a deep gratitude. He thought about how a series of seemingly negative events, his diagnosis, the health scare, the mild heart attack, had turned into blessings in disguise. These challenges not only led him to a healthier and happier life, but also strengthened family ties and created a positive impact on the entire community. Richard took a deep breath, feeling stronger and more vital than he ever imagined possible at 62 years old. He looked up at the sky, thinking of his mother, and whispered a silent thank you. Thanks to Laura's persistence and love, and the long-forgotten wisdom of his mother, Richard had not only regained his health, but also discovered a new passion and purpose in life. The lesson they both had learned was clear. Health was not just an individual matter, but a powerful vehicle for personal change, family reconciliation, and positive social impact. And with every step he took, and every life they touched through their work, Richard and Laura continued to honor and expand this valuable legacy. If you enjoyed the story, please leave a comment with a rating from 1 to 5 to show how much you liked it. Also, watch the video that is now appearing on your screen. See you soon.